Just have a bachelor's degree in nursing as far as formal education, a whole lot of practical education, done some studies that led to my ordination, but that's really my degree, and it has served me well. And I think that's why there's such an affection for Grand Valley, because that's where I met my wife. Yep. That's why I was educated, got my degree, my profession, and made a lot of friends. In so many ways, it wasn't just college. We were really experiencing a lot of social upheaval, you know, the whole Watergate thing and gas shortages.
When we went there, it was Grand Valley State Colleges.
With an S.
You know what I mean?
But now, there, of course, our advanced education, and being a guy in nursing is like, you don't even bat your eye, but when I went into it, it was like, what are you going?
Maybe two, three people. There were me else.
Yeah, but it was
so
after.
I married and he taught me everything I knew.
Well, we'll be married 35 years in
35
October.
Years.
So it was an honor and a privilege to be accepted. But we would do our training, you know, at Blodgett Hospital in Butterworth. It wasn't Spectrum at that point. But Grand Valley provided the education and the tools. And so, you know, contrary to what some of the, you know, diploma nurses thought, we were really given a foundation and to build on. But everything our professors really did teach us, and our education did prove us well, was that you learn theory as well as some practice. But you know, you would learn practice on the job training, and also there would be orientation. Like she became a public health nurse right off the bat.
I actually graduated from Grand Valley in '78 and went right into the city of Detroit as a visiting nurse.
Talk about a culture shock.
I did not even, I've never worked in a hospital setting. I really did feel prepared. Did
11 years in rehab at the medical center. Then I was with Henry Ford for 3 years as their case manager. Then I did home care for 20 years. But anyways, that first Christmas, I was scheduled on days. And I said, I'm a newlywed. Christmas morning, you're going to make me work? So they said, well, why don't you have Peggy come and work with you? She can have the other unit.
Yeah, I did.
So she worked B hall and I worked A hall. And our first Christmas we shared as working at the nursing home. Yeah. A big part of all this evolution is when I went to Africa, which was in 2001, my first visit. I've been there 5 times. But it was so evident here of this blending of the nursing and the ministry. Because I was there primarily on a ministry thing. But the nursing just like kicked in. So I'd say there's about 600-700, and then bigger on the holidays. And you know, we are growing, because for some, we are ombudsmen, and I've made prison visits. We've gone into homes and people in need, and yet done funerals that are really Spanish only speaking with the translator, and yet feeling very much like we really are supposed to do this. We belong. And
future, you will definitely look in your past and know that it was all meant to be.
I am really living out a dream. You know, wouldn't you say this is exactly where we belong for who we are, you know?